How to repair ceramic gas burners. Replacing the ceramic material in both of the gas burners is not as simple as you think. The current ceramic in these burners is damaged and in very bad condition. This video is a spin-off from my series A Model Steam Engine Test Plant. At the heart of the plant is a twin flue water tube boiler, 6 inches in diameter, but unfortunately it doesn't steam very well. If you would like more information, please watch the series A Model Steam Engine Test Plant. The ceramic in both of these burners was damaged, but in one it was particularly bad, so I removed it and here I'm cleaning the burner. First of all, using a chisel to scrape away the residue. Surprisingly, the ceramic in the burner was held in place using silicone rubber, and using a rotary wire brush was much better than using the chisel. To successfully fit a new piece of ceramic into the burner, I need the burner shell to be clean. And after using the wire brush in my Proxxon motor tool for a while, it soon looked like this. At the front of the burner cases is the piece of ceramic that I removed. I quite like this style of ceramic for ceramic burners, but it's very difficult to get hold of unless I buy a large quantity of it, which I don't want to do. Very conveniently, I found a couple of discs of ceramic that I was experimenting with in a previous burner, and this stuff was okay. I loosely fitted this type of ceramic into one of the burners, connected a gas supply and lit the burners, and as you can see, the flames are about the same, but the ceramic material itself is not getting quite so hot. And for this type of ceramic, that is not a bad thing. With the design of these burners, I personally found the Venturi tube to be a bit longer than usual. I did find that when I was previously testing these burners, that the gas burnt a lot cleaner with the gas jets pushed fully in. Now it's time to remove the gas jets for a bit of ultra-violence on the second burner as I remove the ceramic unceremoniously with a hammer. This piece of ceramic was actually serviceable, but not anymore. I scraped most of it away with the edge of the chisel, then I used the rotary wire brush once again to get rid of the residue. I would call this a honeycomb style of ceramic, and it seems to be okay, although there's a bit of a problem. These pieces of ceramic are slightly too thick, and they partially cover the secondary air inlet holes. This of course isn't a problem when the burners are lit outside the boiler, but when the burners are pushed into the boiler, insufficient secondary air will not be a good thing. It's important that the secondary air flows into the part of the burner that's lit to provide more oxygen for the combustion. The original ceramic was also too thick and partially obscured some of the primary air slots. A quick assessment of the heat. I soon took my hand away and used a piece of wood, and as you can see, it got very hot very quickly. In this clip, if you look carefully, you will see that the ceramic material is just a little bit too tall inside the burner. And here's a close-up of the secondary air slots. They're very thin and easily blocked. Using my belt sander, I trimmed the ceramic to make it a bit thinner, so when I placed it in the burner, it doesn't interfere with the flow of air through the secondary air slots. As the original ceramic was fitted to the burner body using silicone rubber, I'm repeating the process for this job. A final test shows that there is no interference between the secondary air inlet and the ceramic. A steel rule goes all the way through the slots on all sides. I've actually bought a different type of ceramic, so if this doesn't work, I will try the other piece, but that doesn't arrive until Saturday. To be honest though, at this moment in time I'm feeling very confident. The whole system is now streamlined. The boiler isn't mounted on its base, it's just sat on the bench, so it was easy to roll it on its side so I could fit the screws in the bottom of the burners. As usual, I'm lighting the boiler over the chimney. Even the gas explosion has a different tone. The next thing to do is to tap the gas jets as far down as possible in the Venturis and then lock them in place. There is a marked improvement now in many ways. If I hold a small gas lighter over the chimney, the products of combustion extinguish the flame. This took me by surprise. Very quickly I thought I would reduce the amount of water in the boiler just to speed up the test. and the water was hot. I didn't expect that quite so soon. This is far different to the previous steam test, and please note that during this steam test I'm using just one 70-30 gas canister. Before I had to use two. There is some water vapour coming out of the chimney, but it's just the condensation from inside the front part of the boiler just boiling off. 5 minutes into the test, and even though there's nothing showing on the gauge, the boiler is at least getting hot. I decided to stop holding my hand in this hot position and moved it. 8 minutes into the test, when I opened the injector steam valve, some steam issues forth, and this certainly wasn't the case previously after such a short time. The water soon started to boil, and I think this proves that the current thermal efficiency of the burners is much improved, and already there's some pressure showing on the pressure gauge. This is about 15 minutes into the steam test, and the video is running at 800 times speed, just so you can see the needle moving. In this clip, the video is running at normal speed. Steam production is now much faster than it was with the original ceramic burner arrangement. Primary and secondary airflow is much improved, and the combustion of the gas is both hotter and cleaner. After about half an hour of steam raising, which believe me was a lot quicker than the previous attempts, the safety valve started to blow. That's the test over. It reached working pressure, the safety valve blew off. I disconnected the gas canister and found there was much more gas left in the tank than previously. And as you can see, even without a heat source, there is plenty of steam available. All I need to do now is reassemble the test plant, have another steam test and run one of my other engines, and that is it. Well, providing that the brand new number 3 injector that I've bought works okay. And as usual, I'm eternally optimistic. We shall see. That's it for now. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found it useful. Please take the time to visit my Mainsteam Models website and click on the section of the website that says Video Playlists. And by doing that, you can find other videos that you may like to watch. And by using the playlists, you can actually watch the videos back to back.